Alright fellas, here we're back in Pokemon Masters, and today we're going to be looking at the new Battle Point Valerie and Mawile, right? I've always wanted Valerie to get an ult. I was not upset when I saw that she got a Battle Point ult, so not going to complain about this unit for sure, especially because she is one of the better Battle Point units in general now, especially, of the new batch. She is a striker, obviously, a fairy-type striker with Mawile. She can also do steel damage with Iron Head here, and again, good fairy damage with Play Rough here. This character is pretty strong, especially for a support, or a free-to-play unit, right? So, looking at her stats, right, 600 HP is not bad, 439 attack for a free-to-play unit. That's pretty good. 166 defense, 157. Special defense is pretty average, I'd say. 288 special attack is irrelevant, and 264 speed is about average for a slower Pokemon. So, I mean, she's got good stats, and this is just 5 stars. No 6-star EX yet, which I'm going to EX her, right? But this is good. This is a really good setup, honestly, I think. But I want to look at what she's able to do without the EX first, and then EX her and do a little bit more with her, right? So, she's got Play Rough, of course, and Iron Head for her damage options. Iron Head with a 30% flinch chance. She has Swords Dance to be able to raise her attack pretty much infinitely. She also has her trainer move here, which raises her accuracy by 1 and crit by 2, meaning she's going to be unaffected by a lot of enemies that have, or moves, I guess, that have lower accuracy. So, the accuracy buffs are really good. Her passive skill, she has Super Infliction 9, which applies super effective next to her whenever her Pokemon uses a status move. This is great when you're facing anything super effective, right? You got that super effective next after using every Swords Dance, and you're just going to spam Iron Heads, Play Roughs, your Sing move, whatever, and you're going to be good. She's also got Vigilance here to protect against crits, and a Headstrong to prevent attack debuffs. Great ability, great ability. And Lucky Skills, I gave her Crit Strike 2, though I think Superpower 3 is probably viable, but I go for Crit Strike 2 personally. And then looking at her grid, I've built a lot of different grids for her here for different scenarios that I want to put her in. But the first one I have is a super effective fairy grid to where she's got Double Down 5. She has 3 sync nodes as well as Bronze Sync 3. So we can make use of some good sync damage. But outside of that, we also have other grids as well. We have a fairy DPS grid, which basically just changes some of the stuff around for Furious Brawn for a 30% DPS multiplier, which is really, really good there as well, right? Clearly, we are unable to pick up as many multipliers, but we could definitely use this grid against any fairy weak stage and obliterate it. For the steel grid here, we have Iron Head Aggravation, 60% flinch chance. That's always going to be amazing no matter what you're doing. And I've also combined it with a nuking grid in case we want to do both fairy or steel damage and nuking damage. So, yeah. And for the final preset, I pretty much just built a little bit of a debuffing set where we've got some sync multipliers, but we've also picked up Play Rough on a roll here. Yeah, we're probably going to make use of this. This is also probably a pretty solid grid for not doing super effective damage. If you just change out the Play Rough on a roll as well as this node for a final sync node, you could definitely do that as well. So the first setup here is against Regirock. We have the main character and Registeel as well as Marnie here for Steel Zone. We're going to go ahead and face Registeel here with our Steel type grid. Don't really know how this is going to go, honestly. I really don't have much of an idea, so let's figure it out. Go ahead and go for that, that's fine. Don't have a way to buff our crit outside of that +1 crit there from Marnie, but of course we have our trainer move. I was talking about Marnie, by the way, in terms of being unable to buff crit. Clearly Valerie's got a way to buff her crit just fine, and her accuracy, of course, so we should be good there. Keep going. Even the flinches, I'm not going to complain, man. Oh, that's good. And we do get super effective next every time we use these, so that's good. We'll go ahead and go for Marnie's Sing move because screw it. And then I guess we'll go ahead and start going for some Iron Heads because why not? Actually, do we have -2 attack? Bruh, of course it did. It's fair, I guess. Fair. There we go. It's not too bad. It's actually not bad damage. We're only having +2 attack. Okay, shit. Activate Furious Brawn, it'll be even more. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. Or fully activate Furious Brawn, I mean. There we go. More speed buffs, which are definitely needed because the team's gauge still is a little bit shitty, but that's just how it is, I guess. Let's go ahead and use ourselves our trainer move so we can get some move gauge acceleration in there. That'll be good for us. Decent damage, I suppose. Not bad. Not too bad. Could be worse. Only bad thing about Registeel, obviously, is the fact that he's got the iron defense, so we kind of just have to work around that. I wish there were some fairy and steel weak stages, right? Because she's she can probably work fine off-type, but, like, obviously she's going to shine more in a super effective scenario, right? That's what she was literally built for, with all the double downs and super effective necks and stuff, but then they just release her with no fairy stage, so you can't really make too much use of it. Which is, of course, how they would build it. Why wouldn't they, right? Let's go ahead and go for the nuke here. Try and stall out this this critical shield for a little bit. There we go. And there we go, took it down to the second bar. This is where the super effective nets can actually start, like, shining a little bit. That's pretty good, man. That's actually pretty good. Wow. There we go, got the super infliction, so now we have our next Iron Heads. How much is that Iron Head gonna do? Holy shit. Bye. Later, lose. I suppose that was warranted. Wow. Later, loser. Fuck you, Registeel. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good damage, right? For an Iron Head with, like, how many sync buffs? 2, I think? 10,000 damage with no sync buffs. So, okay. Did she have the critical shield? No, he didn't even put up the critical shield. Iron Head. 12,000 damage off-type. With no, or not off-type, I'm sorry, but without super effective next. Then 12,000 again. There we go. That's not too bad. Okay, yeah. Pretty good damage dealer against Registeel. Obviously, we also have the friggin' infinite flinches from Iron Head, so that's also great right there as well. Do I want to try against Latias? No, I'm going to try against Latias once I EX her, right? Because I feel without having a super effective stage to fight outright, it's honestly quite difficult to showcase her without the EX, because the EX stats really do help her a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and EX her. I've been wanting an EX for Valerie forever, but you know what? This is the second best thing, so I'm not going to complain. There we go. Let's go ahead, give her the materials. I've got enough power-ups to spend here, so that's fine. Especially after getting shafted on my tickets. Alright. I'm sorry. They don't have an EX! Wait. Huh? Oh, wait. I gave it to Sylveon, didn't I? No way I did. You know, I'm keeping that in. I'm keeping that in. That's fucking funny. No. I don't regret that, because I was gonna do it whenever she got her EX anyway, so this is just a future investment. Oh my god. Oh, that's the title. That's the title. Anyway.
I'm one step closer to my dream. Yes.
There we go. All right. So now we got Valerie EX. So let's go ahead. I'll take her into the stadium. Honestly, I'll take her in the stadium first. See what she's able to do here. Off type, of course. And yeah, let me build some parameters, build a team, see what I'm trying to work with here. All right. So here we are versus Koga. It took me a while to get the perfect run here, but I managed to get it right. Not like the easiest off type in the world, obviously, but you can definitely do a pretty solid off type as long as you have the right partners for Valerie, right? Special Costume Steven's a really good partner for her in this as well. You could have used him. I'm just using Hal for the Fairy Zone and the sync countdown and whatnot. Quite annoying that we get poisoned there, but we end up making it work, right? We end up, still getting the win in here. Obviously, of course, this is EX Valerie, right? This is her sync grid. I think I have 3 sync nodes plus the Bronze sync 3 as well as Furious Brawn. So we just keep spamming play rough, doing some pretty solid off-type damage, and we just, end up getting the win. It's not really too bad here. 2,500 points versus Koga. Not the worst thing in the world, honestly. We were able to manage it pretty well. So yeah, it's really not that bad. But 5,000 damage on the sync move, not too bad. Honestly, pretty run-of-the-mill sync move, right? Or not sync move, but off-type run, right? Where we just do a bunch of damage, sync the middle again, whatever else, right? It's nothing too crazy to think about. I did try to go for a play rough at the very end because I was unsure if we were able to KO the middle, but we end up KOing them with Sonia's tackle, which is really, really funny, obviously, because it's not exactly renowned for doing damage, but whatever. It ends up working out just fine, so there we go. We get the win. Whatever, right? I love this Valerie, honestly. The fact that she's able to do a relatively consistent off-type is relatively impressive for the most part. I'm not mad about this, honestly. I'd say you could probably repeat what I did here pretty easily. Just make sure she's EX'd right. But yeah, anyway, that was the off-type Valerie run. Let's go ahead and look at some other things she can do, I guess. Maybe like Latias or something. I don't know. Alright, and to wrap it up, I figure we may as well fight Latias. It should be fun, honestly. We've got ourselves a pretty solid grid here. We've got the play rough double down, or not the double down, but honor roll, so we can work with that. Of course, we also have debuffs from Hop and Shauna, so Latias is, you know, gonna get debuffed. It's gonna be inevitable, right? We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. So let's go ahead and get in these debuffs as fast as we possibly can. I kind of probably shouldn't have gone for Shauna's trainer move that much. Yeah, because I need to go for this one to get accuracy buffs anyway, so I figure I probably, yeah, oh well, it's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep getting these debuffs in here, and it'll take us a while to get to the final phase of Latias, but it'll be alright. We can deal with that. We can do some pretty solid damage along the way as well, especially considering we have the EX now on Valerie, so our stats are going to be a lot higher, as well as, of course, getting the AoE and AoE sync move, so we'll be good there. You're good at missing that, I've noticed, or just, like, getting attacked, I guess, I don't know. There we go, get some stat raises and whatnot in there as well, which is nice, of course. Pretty solid hitting sync move for, you know, the first one. Good God, you're useless, Shauna, my gosh. I'm used to that though, actually, so oh well. Let's see how much. Are you gonna hit yourself again? Oh my gosh, Shauna actually landed it. She landed an attack. This is revolutionary, ladies and gentlemen. Revolutionary. Okay, sync move, it'll be fine. It'll take a decent amount of damage, but nothing too crazy, so we can deal with it. This is where the accuracy debuff comes in. Of course, we continue to hit ourselves in confusion because we are literally useless. Good God, Shauna, you are not beating the allegations today. Wow. How much are we going to bet she's going to hit herself in confusion again? Okay, we debuff the Alakazam for the stat steal. Doesn't matter, it gets taken out anyway. Land the move, Shauna, come on, you can land it. You can land it, you got this. Thank you, finally, Jesus. Accuracy debuff, attack debuff. Fucking finally, man. Good gosh, took way too long. Okay, an energy ball. Come on. Okay, you evolve. Oh, Shauna. Shauna. Defense is debuffed. That's fine. Not really worried about it. That's fine as well. I don't really care about that. Actually, I probably should. Yeah, I probably should have started caring a little bit. Oh, yeah, wait. This is where the super effective can come in. Yeah, okay, this is good. This is good for us. I'll take this. Okay, you're not beating the allegations. Super effective next. There we go. Alright, so super effective next. 2 sync buffs. How much is this going to do? Evasionness debuff. Awesome. Okay, this should be pretty good, honestly. This is fun. I love using this Valerie unit, honestly. This is just so fun to me. How much? Woo! That's pretty good damage, man. It's pretty good damage. I don't know if I queued that up. I don't think I did. I didn't hear it. There we go. Okay. Do you have accuracy checks? Doesn't seem like it. Not yet, anyway. Okay, play rough. You can land it. There we go. Awesome. Jeez, man. These are some high-powered attacks. Okay, never mind. How's it gonna get clocked up, it seems. How much is this gonna do? Okay, if we can get... I don't think the Fairy Zone's gonna stay up, but if it does, then... Damn it. No. Okay, that's fair, I guess. Still, super effective next. 19,000 damage. Play rough, right? That's good, yeah. Honestly, I love using this Valerie unit so damn much, man, so much. Having those debuffs against Latias is nice with, you know, attack and whatnot. Having the good damage is great as well, of course. Super effective next on pretty much every time. Every time I use a sword dance, I get a super effective next. That's an amazing ability, both in Stadium, again, like Registeel, Latias, or any other Steel or Fairy Week stage you can think of. All really, really great abilities, right? So, Valerie, amazing BP unit, pretty solid striker as well. Can off-type relatively well, just give her the right partners. Nothing too overpowered, right? You can give her some mildly decent partners and still probably squeak in an off type, right? For these harder stadiums, you may have to try a little bit harder, but still, this is really, really good, honestly, for a free-to-play unit especially, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end the video there, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about Valerie down in the comments below, and yeah, I'll see you all later.